I'm not really going to talk about Fyter Fest a whole lot because you didn't see it. I will say Cody took an unprotected. I'm sure everybody's seen it. It's been trending all over the everything on the internet. Cody took a chair shot to the head, unprotected, from Shawn Spears. Apparently, they said
Shawn Spears?
Wow.
They couldn't help it. Sorry.
He's Perfect Shawn now.
Good God. Is that real?
He has a shirt that says Perfection, but the I and O is a 10. And I just...
That was Sean Stasiak, man. They could sue for gimmick infringement.
I think Sean Stasiak should let that one go. He's like, you know what? More power to you. Have it. But either way, apparently the chair was gimmicked and made of like kind of like cookie sheet material, but the back of it that caused the damage was not gimmicked. And everybody, I don't know if like Cody was in the wrong place, if Shawn was in the wrong place, but the chair dented, wrapped around, and the non-gimmicked part just cut a chunk out of Cody's head. He has like 12 stitches, and he confirmed he did not get a concussion. So that's good. That's just... Did you see the blood?
Mm-hmm.
It was gross, and he looked like he was out of it. But for those of you that don't know, it happened at Fyter Fest after the match he had with Darby Allin, who... I didn't know who Darby Allin was before this. They had a good match, but good Lord, I will never be okay with a dude taking a trust fall and landing on his spine on the edge of the ring.
Well, maybe he trusted the ring.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess he's okay, but this
Swerve, bro. Didn't trust.
Yeah. This explains a lot. I guess he's an amateur he was an amateur skateboarder back in the day. So that would explain why he does.
Broke his ass 100 times. He's fine.
Yeah. You should know you live in California. But either way.
That was, to me, sicker than the chair shot, in my opinion. But
it was gross. But one led to an injury. One will lead to an injury when he's like 45. So... for those of you, by the way, who haven't watched Fyter Fest, upon further review, the buy-in I thought was okay, but even Uncle Dave was talking about it. He said the buy-in, for all of you that don't know, is the televised pre-show. I guess it wasn't televised this time. It was on YouTube and Facebook and whatever, but it was free. It was the pre-show. It had one good match, which was the 6-man tag, and then the rest of the pre-show was it was crap. And Uncle Dave was saying, he's like, if you're looking to be a big-time company that people take seriously, you really shouldn't put this stuff out there for the world to see as like the sample for your product.
That was the only thing I really saw so far. Yeah. I thought it sucked, personally. That was just me.
They put on the pre-show Michael Nakazawa, who, for those of you who don't remember, he's the guy who oils himself up a lot.
Yeah, how the hell do you forget that?
Yeah, right. But he took on the CEO of CEO Gaming, who, for those of you who are wondering, no, he is not a wrestler. And they had a hardcore match that involved getting thrown into a kiddie pool, getting hit with a blow-up flamingo, and
that was the part I hit the heart. I laughed the hardest, and not in a good way. I'm like, oh my god, this is actually happening.
And Michael Nakazawa's big move is he slips off his thong under his trunks and then puts it on his hand like Mr. Sacco and claws the guy's face with it. Mm-hmm. So that's something. On a positive note, go watch the... Oh,
did you hear what Jim Cornette said about it?
No, I haven't heard his stuff yet. What did he say?
He said, seriously, an amateur hardcore match in a kiddie pool and dueling librarians having a fest in just the first hour, and people are complaining about a potato with a chair. A little memory loss would benefit everybody who watches AEW's buy-in shows.
He's not wrong.
I usually say he's like bitter and miserable. I couldn't disagree on this one.
Nope. Yeah, I don't at all either. For those of you, I will suggest if you're going to watch anything from the buy-in, fast forward through everything else. Yeah, the Alley versus the Librarian, Leva Bates was horrible, just awful. And the thing, oh my god,
Sorry.
Leva Bates is okay.
Oh, so dumb.
It was.
Oh my
it is,
god.
And it's not going to stop anytime soon. But Leva Bates, for those of you who may remember, was Blue Pants in NXT. She's okay.
Did we pop her at Takeover?
Yeah, we did.
We brought her out. It was in English. What were the names?
Vaudevillains. Yeah. To counteract Alexa Bliss. But she's okay. She's good. But Allie sucks. She always has. She always will. I know Ramon's a big fan of her because she wrestled in the Indies. I'm a fan of
her.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a wrestling.
He refuses to call her Allie, by the way. He just calls her Cherry Bomb.
It's Cherry Bomb. Huh.
Yeah. Well, she cherry sucks. So.
No, she cherry bombs. It's fair.
Yeah, she definitely bombs. That's true. But that match sucked so bad.
Oh god, yeah, that was.
It was like, and it wasn't like anything was blown, like there were botches. It was just, it was like an old school David Otunga match. It was just like nothing was technically wrong with it. It just, who cares, you know? And it was boring. But that's the worst I can say about something is comparing it to David Otunga.
What the hell do they do to you?
I will say, but if you're going to watch anything from the buy-in, there's the Best Friends versus SCU versus Private Party. That was a fantastic match. Private Party were the stars of that match. The crowd was super hot for them. The other four guys made them look like superstars. It was good stuff. They'll be great. And the one guy's hilarious because he screams like a little girl during the match. I popped every time. But the match I liked the most on the entire card was definitely the 6-man at the end. It was the Elite dressed up as Street Fighter characters taking on
Elite.
There was the Lucha Bros and forget his name. Crap. I forget.
That must have been some great match. We can remember his name.
Laredo Kid. Well, it was the first time.
I actually know who that is.
Yeah, it's the first time I ever saw that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, it was Pentagon Jr., Ray Phoenix, and Laredo Kid taking on Kenny Omega, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson. So,
did Kenny Omega dye his hair, or was that just temporary?
I want to say it's temporary.
Also, I'm sorry, but Akuma sucks. I gotta say, he should have came out as Guile. But you know.
The Akuma entrance was on. I love the character of Akuma. I don't know about like playing as him, but the character is fantastic.
Dude, Ken Ryu. Why wasn't he Guile? That was a huge missed opportunity. Come on, dude.
Well, it's easier to do the Akuma thing, probably.
I don't think Kenny Omega should be allowed to do any Street Fighter things because if anyone watches the thing with the New Day and the Elite, dude, even though they won, they all suck at Street Fighter. I gotta say. Go back and watch it, dude. They suck.
You would know out of all of that.
I'm surprised Woods was as bad as he was, by the way. Not to get off topic, but that's a shocker to me. Like, Woods, you're the gamer, and you suck at Street Fighter. At least in that special, he did. I mean, not overall, but whatever.
Nice.
Anyways, the gamer part of me did mark for that, though. That entrance. That entrance alone is fantastic. Like, really? You should have been Guile, man. Damn.
Well, not to jump ahead with our subject at hand today, but when Adam Page came out, he had a pyro show that rivaled Kevin Nash's in the main event of this Nitro we're about to talk about.
Yeah, that was during the Elite thing, right?
No, this was during the Fatal 4-Way earlier in the show.
There was a moment where they parodied something. I don't know if you caught it. I think it was during the Elite.
Oh, yeah, it was because they had a random fan run up on the stage, or he was supposed to be a random fan. Yeah, he ran up and he did the Batista thing, like that time that. For those of you that don't get the reference, Batista was like,
that was great.
They were on Raw. They were doing like a one of those, like, when we come back from commercial, it's Batista, and he's like warming up backstage, and a fan got backstage, and it was a live shot because he runs in front of Batista, does Batista's like shotgun or like machine gun taunt, and then runs away. The cops chase after him, and Batista's like smiling, like, what the hell?
I think it was Bruce. I don't think he was there at the time, but he said he swears that's legit real. And I always thought, what are the odds, though, that guy gets in front of the Batista right when the camera's on him? It's not like he was just sitting there waiting for a cue. So, like, you want to talk about just perfect timing.
He probably heard them say, like, action or something and just, like, ran in. But, yeah, it was perfect. That guy will live in infamy.
I just, when I saw that, though, saw because someone posted on Twitter what they did at the event. I just lost it. I totally got it right away, too. I mean,
yeah, it was great. But
Get in Ryan, though. I got to see this entrance again. That was awesome.
It was fantastic. The last three matches got 20 minutes and above. All three of them were fantastic. Cody versus Darby Allin, the Elite versus the Lucha Bros and Laredo Kid, and Jon Moxley versus Joey Janela non-sanctioned. All three were definitely worth a watch. Those collectively were an hour long, but it was a fantastic hour of wrestling, man. It was good stuff. Another thing, I was surprised that Uncle Dave went so hard on them. But, Fyter Fest is a take on, it's like a parody of Fyre Festival, which for those of you that are unaware, it was supposed to be like the biggest festival of all time on this big, like a music festival type deal. It was going to be on a private island and all this stuff, and just everything went wrong. They lost a ton of money, and it was like a disaster. They parodied that in skits during the buy-in, and like, if you didn't get it, because I didn't get it at first.
It's funny. I saw the special. It's on Netflix. I recommend everyone watching it. It's a good watch. I saw it, and I'm not gonna say I immediately got it, but like, I heard it. I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's a take on that. I didn't think anything of it, and then it was.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say, oh, I knew right away. But when I started putting it together, I'm like, oh, I bet you it's that. But then I'm like, are we gonna talk about how big it bombed, or is this just a coincidence? But yeah. Anyways, go watch the special, by the way. It's really good, if anyone's never seen it.
It was interesting. I haven't seen it yet, but it sounds interesting.
It's worth a watch.
I'll have to check it out. I mean, I have Netflix, so.
Well, I have a friend at work, and he's big into those kind of festivals, and he told me this was like, you gotta watch this. It's like, it's not what you think. It's about how bad it bombed. But that's off topic, but seriously, go watch it.
I'll have to check it out. But yeah, definitely. It was definitely about that, but I didn't get it at first. And like, even Uncle Dave was talking about, he's like, this is like internet YouTube type, being the Elite stuff. He was like, this kind of makes you look indie and Mickey Mouse and whatever. He was like, you're supposed to be a big time promotion, so.
Well, you got him talking crap about it. Oh my God, you're doing something.
I know.
Wrong.
Yeah, I know, because he always takes up for them.
Thanks for watching this YouTube exclusive video for the podcast Wrestling Society. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you're picking up what we're throwing down. And of course, we always welcome feedback in the comments section down below. And if you want to keep up with the weekly podcast that drops every Wednesday, links to the show page are in the description down below, along with our social media handles and our associates pages. Come on and join the society.